What's up guys, this 38-year-old South African man by name Livuwani Madadze has just killed his wife and dumped her body in a pit latrine moments after she withdrew a domestic violence case against him. Moments after she withdrew a domestic violence case against him in court. Then he later on killed her after she withdrew a domestic violence case against him. This is crazy. This is crazy. So guys, let's get into this crime story. Before getting into this crime story, please guys, subscribe, like, comment and share. I'd like to get your thoughts down in the comment section of what you think about this crime case. Please guys, let's get to 1,000 subscriptions. Do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to like. Let's carry on. Guys, before getting into this crime story proper, let me just give you an idea of South Africa's femicide rate. South Africa ranks as the #1 African country with the highest femicide rate and ranks as the #3 in the whole wide world, with the 3rd largest femicide rate in the whole wide world. What is femicide? Femicide is the amount of women who are being killed by men in a country, either being domestic violence or through rape or through whatever means. But it's the amount of women being killed by men in a country. So women who die of natural causes like AIDS or illnesses can't be counted as femicide. So guys, 38-year-old Livuwani Madadze has been married to his 33-year-old wife Lindelani Negogzela. 5 years they've been married, and that 5 years of marriage was not a happy one. They both lived in the South African province of Limpopo when they got married, but their marriage wasn't a happy one. It was filled with a lot of volatility, a lot of domestic violence, verbal abuse between both of them. So Lindelani couldn't take the severe beatings Livuwani, her husband, always gives her, so she decided to file a complaint against him in court for domestic violence. The police immediately carried out a preliminary investigation on the complaints filed by Lindelani against her husband for domestic violence, and they found out that he always put his hands on his wife, and they found out severe marks of beatings and punches on her body. So they decided to arrest Livuwani Madadze and put him in prison while awaiting trial. Livuwani Madadze immediately called his wife and started begging her that he will be a changed man in the future and that he will never put his hands on her again. His family members visited his wife and begged his wife to withdraw the domestic violence complaint she had filed against her husband. Now, the court date of the hearing of the domestic violence case of Livuwani Madadze was on the 30th of January 2023. That's a Monday. So Lindelani, his wife, went on Friday the 27th of January 2022 to withdraw the domestic violence case which she had filed against her husband from the Tuyundu Magistrate Court. That she and her husband had made amends and her husband had promised that he will not put his hands on her again in a violent way. But on the 29th of January 2023, 2 days after the withdrawal of the domestic violence case by Lindelani, her husband Livuwani was released from prison on the 28th of January 2023. That's a Saturday. On the 29th of January 2023, a fight broke out between both of them and it was unclear what caused the fight. Could it be that he was so pissed off that his wife had filed a domestic violence case against him due to his domestic violence records against his wife? And coupled with the fight that broke out, that angered him to kill his wife. He later on dumped her dead body at a pit latrine around their neighborhood. Guys, this is the pit latrine where her body was found. Then still on the 29th of January 2023, he called the police and informed the police that he could not locate his wife. And he is so surprised to find his wife's dead body in the pit latrine where he dumped his wife after he had killed her. The police immediately fled into action and started a preliminary investigation on the matter, and they discovered that Livuwani Madadze, the 38-year-old husband to Lindelani Negogzela, was the one who had killed his wife days after she withdrew the domestic violence case against him. This is crazy. They immediately arrested him, and put him in prison. This is crazy, guys. So guys, what do you all think about this crime case? I'll let you get your thoughts down in the comment section. Now guys, let me give you my analogy about this. Now, the fact that she had reported the man or filed a complaint against the man for domestic violence, that meant that she couldn't take it anymore. That meant that it was so serious that she had to take the matter, because normally, there are little domestic violent fights which occur in a marriage, and so women just brush it or, sweep it under the rug. Like, it's normal. If that man isn't that chronic woman beater, okay, let me just carry on with this marriage. He has just hit me. It was just a slap. But if a woman goes to the extent of taking her husband, filing a complaint against her husband, against domestic violence meted on her, that means it's so serious. If it were so serious, why did she withdraw the domestic violence complaint? She would have left the man in prison awaiting court trial. Why did she withdraw? And sometimes, women are so quick to be so pitiful of their husbands after so many violent beatings these men has meted upon them, after so many violent ways or bad treatment these men have given these women. These women, at the end of the day, they will still go around and forgive these men and give these men a second chance. Now, you guys should see how giving a man a second chance can lead you to lose your life. Now you've lost your life for nothing. You've lost your life. So some women in marriages have to be firm and soulless when dealing with their violent husband. You don't play. If this man puts his hands on you constantly or consistently, you file a domestic violence case against him. And if he's in prison, do not care. Do not pity him. If he calls crying and begging, family members come from both sides, from your family and his family, begging you to let it go, to forgive him. Do not forgive him. Do not give him a second chance. Because I know if you filed a complaint against him, against him for domestic violence, that means, he's a chronic woman beater. He beats you every single time, up to the extent you feel if you don't report this man to the police and he should be arrested and put in prison, your life is going to come to an end. He's going to kill you. So this is what my advice to you guys is that you guys should not play with domestic violence. If a man, a boyfriend, a fiancé, a husband put his hands on you, report the matter to the police. Let him be arrested and kept there and face judgment on his day of trial in court. Do not be pitiful, because being pitiful and merciful can lead you to the state of Linda Lani. Now she's 6 feet under. She's 6 feet under. What has she profited? Nothing. So guys, that is how we saw it on this crime case. I'll let you get your thoughts of what you think down at the comment section of this crime case. Thank you. I love you all, but know Jesus Christ loves you more. Stay safe and be blessed.